Hare Krishna. O son of Kunti, if someone attains me, then whenever they never takes birth again. Again Krishna is using the word Mam Ubetya. After attaining me, just imagine how much Krishna is emphasizing. Repeats the word. So just like after attaining me, the person will never take birth again. So this is a very nice, and we can see that how much Krishna is emphasizing on attaining him and going back home, back to Godhead. Here it is said that all kinds of yogi, karma, jnana eventually have to attain devotional perfection, bhakti yoga or Krishna consciousness. Before they can go to Krishna's transcendental abode and never return. So all the other yoga system which are there, they have to finally come to bhakti yoga to break the cycle, the birth and death, and go to planet where Lord Krishna or Lord Vishnu resides. That is the Vaikuntha planet. Without a bhakti yoga, person cannot go to the spiritual realm. Very difficult. Max to make the person will go to Brahma Jyoti and again fall down to this material world. But then if anyone wants to enter the spiritual planet, bhakti yoga is the only way. So it is said here that those who attain the highest material planet, the planets of demigods, are again subjected to repeated birth and death. As person on earth are elevated to higher planet, people on higher planets such as Brahma Loka, Chandra Loka and Indra Loka fall to the earth. Now here a nice thing is there to understand. So from this planet, from this earthly planet, we can go to higher planets. Highly planetary system. How to go? Not with a spaceship, by doing various sacrifices. So by doing various fire sacrifices, especially one which is mentioned here, just for performing these different sacrifices with proper knowledge, the person gets loss of pious credits. When pious credits are sufficient enough to go to the political planet, the person is transferred to that particular higher planet. So for the many planets are there up, and there are many planets full of opulence. Even below the Bhuloka, where currently we are. So the person might go to Chandra Loka, he might go to Indra Loka, Swarga Loka, he might go to Brahma Loka also. But the problem of this world is everything is temporary. So we go to that planet. Say a person goes to Swarga Loka, and then we see all the heavenly damsels in front of him and is dancing and enjoying. So every time he enjoys, his pious credits are going down. He drinks a nice drink also, somaras, which is very good for health. At the same time, gives a lot of kick like the alcohol in this world. So as soon he enjoys that, his pious credits decreases enjoyment, reduction of spirits, more enjoyment, more reduction by scripts. And finally, when the pious credits are exhausted, the person from Swargaloka, where he was enjoying so much, he falls down to his earthly planet, where again he is stuck in the cycle of birth and death. That is what is called as, that doesn't matter if he is in the Brahma Loka or in another Loka. He has to come down and he take birth again. Because no one is free from the cycle of birth and death in this material world. So that is the point which is made here. So who progress? Those who progress in Krishna consciousness on the higher planets are gradually elevated to higher and higher planets. At this time, universal devastation or transferred to the eternal spiritual kingdom. Now this is the whole giving point. Now everything in this world is temporary. All the planets, all the places in the world is temporary. I mean, in the entire universe, in the entire Brahmanda. But now, one thing we have to understand, there is a way to reach permanent place. There is the abode of Lord Krishna. So when we practice Krishna consciousness, what happens is when our consciousness elevates if we have some desires here and therefore enjoyment, the person is transferred to higher planet, Swargaloka. Maybe after that, finally can reach to Brahma Loka. But then if he continues practicing Krishna consciousness, what happens? From those planets, the devotee is transferred to Krishna Loka. It goes back home, back to Godhead. So it's a very hope-giving point that when you practice Krishna consciousness, what happens? The person gets the opportunity to go beyond this temporary material realm and reach the spiritual world where everything is permanent. There is nothing called as taking birth in spiritual world. And there is nothing called as death and spiritual world, because the bodies are not made up of earth.